Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we're taking a look at two more train mecha from Lupinranger vs Patranger. We have X-Train Thunder and X-Train Fire. So these are kind of two support vehicles that also happen to be trains that Patranger X, Lupin X use for the various combinations, the two different versions of X-Emperor, which you can see here on the back, Gunner and Slash. So we'll take a look at these boxes real quick. Here is X-Train Thunder. Kind of has a large flat area on the front, but that's for this piece to flip down into the front here. You can see a picture of it there on the side. There just kind of shows you how it works with the robot and the VS changer. Not too much going on the bottom. And again, it just kind of shows how it has compatibility with the other trains, and then of course the robots. Here's a picture with that thing flipped down in the front. Not too much going on in the back, again just showcasing how it can be combined with the robots and the VS changer. And then taking a look at the train firebox, very similar. Picture of it on the side, compatibility picture, nothing on the bottom, and then pretty much the same pictures here, but obviously showcasing Slash, since this one is silver, so it goes with that configuration. I mean, it's used in both configurations, but it is an arm in this configuration and a leg in this configuration, so they tend to favor whichever color is on top of the robots. So that's pretty much it for the packaging. Going to go ahead and get these open so we can take a closer look. So here are the two trains out of the packaging. We'll start over here with Thunder. You can see it's primarily gold in color scheme, but it has some orange and some blue, which I like a lot. And it kind of works well because this connects to the silver train from the changer, which also has blue and orange color scheme, so that kind of unifies it, which is kind of nice. You have an X here, a little bit of green. This section comes down and clicks into place, and all I can guess is this is kind of like a cow catcher, or it's just supposed to be like a claw because this can be used as an arm, obviously. So I'm not sure. This little connector here is for the super combined mode of Good Cool Kaiser VSX. Still a weird name. Here is the rail system on the bottom. Here are some wheels. Here's a connector piece, which you can click to the side and then click back. And then this can become a foot as well, which we'll see in the Emperor X combinations. X Emperor. So pretty cool. I like it. I like the color scheme a lot. And then here is Train Fire. This has some orange and some red. Again, it has another one of those fake dials. It doesn't really do anything. These flip out to become guns, as you can see here, and it can also become a foot. And then it can also have this piece come down on the side to become an arm. And then it also has another connector for the large combo. And then here is the rail system. Let's see if the two rail systems are different. So that's awesome. Unlike the two from the X-Changer. So pretty cool. I like both of their designs. I like both of their color schemes. They don't do a whole heck of a lot, but what they do I think is very good. Let's go ahead and we'll check out the sounds they make in the VS changer. Alright, we're going to start with Fire. I'm going to put Thunder off to the side for a moment. Now technically this guy is a dial fighter, but because this dial does not work, you can't get it to... When you turn the dial on a dial fighter, all it's doing is hitting this button. So that's what's making the combination come up. But I have this like long projectile from a Lego set that I'm going to use, and I can hit the button when this is connected, so we'll get to hear what the combination would be, even though the dial would, doesn't set it off. So let me slide this on. Love this music. So there you go. If you're just using it for a power-up, it says boost, and then we'll call the actual train itself. I love the air horn. Fire! Now we'll go ahead and bring Thunder back in. Technically, this is a trigger machine, even though it does not have the trigger at the back. So there you go. Those are the sounds from calling them in the VS Changer. I think they're fun. Definitely, that's how they're used on the show. Lupin or Patranger X, depending on which persona he's in, always has either the Lupinrangers or the Patrangers summon them for him while he uses his changer to summon the other trains. So, yeah, they don't really have any functionality with the with the X Changer as far as sound effects go. All of their summoning sound effects and things are meant to be used with this. So you can obviously connect it to the X Changer for the combinations and things for the mecha, but no sound effects are obtained from that. So we're going to take a look at the combination of these with the X Changer tomorrow in that video that I do for all those X-Emperor combinations. But I wanted to show off that they can become arms for Lupinrangers and Patranger. And all you have to do is take these, flip them into the weapon modes or attack modes, and then take this section and flip that down, and then you just connect it on. There we go. Same thing, flip this down, flip this over, and then connect these down. This one I feel like fits a little bit better, especially with Lupinrangers, because it has the red and the black and the color scheme kind of matches. This one's just so ridiculously long and the color scheme doesn't match, so it just seems really out of place. If you position them like this, it doesn't look as bad, but it's just so much longer. I guess technically you could put this up, and it doesn't really look much better, though. I think just because it's so blocky and large, it just seems really out of place. But this is Lupinrangers Trains, is what the form is called. He has the two train arms, obviously. Now, if you want to take this guy off of here and bring in this guy, if I can actually get this to connect. And then, of course, I have to fold up his knee pads because it's not right otherwise. And there you go. Now you have Patranger trains. So I've always said that the head for Patranger just seems a little tiny in there. And the tiny head with the gigantic arms just seems even more comically out of place to me. So while these combinations can happen, and they did take place on the show, they were utilized on the show. Obviously, the suits on the show pull it off a little bit better than these toys do. They're okay. You know, they're decent configurations, but I think they're a little too large for this body, and they just look a little goofy, a little out of place. But it's nice that they have the functionality. I do appreciate that. I guess if you really wanted to, you could also flip these out. You know, doesn't really do much, but gives it a little bit more. Those are mostly for X-Emperor. So yeah, here is the giant arm train combination for Patranger and Lupinrangers. I think these are fun. They're not terribly complicated on their own. They have just, you know, minor functionality just for the toys by themselves, but with most of the trigger machines or dial fighters, that is the case, and you get the most enjoyment out of combining them with the other things in the series. So I like them individually. I think the color schemes look great. I like the designs. This one is definitely the goofier of the two in my opinion, but I do kind of love it. I think because I really like the color scheme for it. I love the gold, I love the blue, and I love the orange. And then you get that little pop of green as well. Color scheme just really works for Thunder for me. Fire looks good too. He's definitely more of kind of a bullet train design, so I think he just kind of looks more streamlined. I like the little guns that can pop out, but you can also fold them back in if you want kind of a more streamlined bullet train look. So you have options there. This one, when you kind of fold this up, I think it looks kind of ridiculous. So to me, I just like to keep that out. I think it looks the best. So they're fun little trains. Obviously, their main functionality is going to come in tomorrow's video when we take a look at X-Emperor Gunner and X-Emperor Slash, as well as the giant, I got to get this right, Good Cool Kaiser VSX. This is the weirdest name, but I kind of love it because it's so weird. In any case, I think these are fun. The combination with Lupinranger and Patranger is okay. I like the sounds you get when you have the compatibility with the VS changer. And then, of course, we're going to see their main potential utilized in tomorrow's video. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. Please let me know what you guys think about these in the comments below. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as always, thank you so much for watching.